Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pina. This is our snack for the journey, and this week we're still in the letter that Paul wrote to the Galatians, a very important letter. I'd like to encourage you to read the whole letter because it's a very important letter. And Paul here is dealing with people that are being convinced that they had to turn back to the grace, to the faith, and go back to the law and try to obey the law of Moses to be saved, or to help God to save them, or something like that, to accomplish something in their salvation. And Paul is dealing with that and trying to convince them that it is not going to work. We're saved by faith, we're saved by grace. It's a very important letter in that sense. And before I read the verse for today, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel and to share this video with your friends and families and help us to bless other people. So let's see the verse for today. Let me show you the verse for today. Yeah, chapter 4, verse 9. Look what Paul is saying. But now that you know God, or rather are known by God, how is it that you are turning back to those weak and miserable principles? Do you wish to be enslaved by them all over again? It is a powerful message in this sense here. Paul is very upset with them. He's very upset with the teachers that get there, and he's very upset with them because they did not just bring the law of Moses, but they brought all those traditions that they believed that could do something, all those behaviors, those little rules that invented by men, and they thought that, oh, well, if we have to behave like this, we have to act like that, we have to do this, we have to do that to be saved. And say, look, now that you are known by God, rather, you are known by God, you know God, how is it that you are turning back to those weak and miserable principles? How can you go there? You were received in the family of God. You were saved by faith. You were saved by grace. God accepted you. Now you are turning back to all those principles. God liberated. God freed you from all those things. And He saved you by grace and by faith alone. And now you are going back to that kind of stuff. What's going on with you guys? Do you wish to being enslaved by them all over again? Do you want to be a slave of those behavior? And unfortunately, my brothers and sisters, we have people today in our church that they think that they can add something, they can do something. They're supposed to do something to get saved, to please God. And they cannot do that. They cannot do that. You cannot do that. There's nothing that we can do, you and me, there's nothing that we can do to make God happy with us, pleased with us in a matter of salvation. There's nothing. We are sinners, we broke the law, and we were under condemnation. This is why He sent His Son to die for us, to live a perfect life, to become a perfect sacrifice for us, and offer His life for us to save us. There is nothing that we can add to that to be saved. And this is why Paul is so upset with them. He said, look, you were saved by Jesus. And that salvation is by faith, is by grace. There is nothing that you can do. And now you want to add something. Now you're telling that the work of Jesus is not good enough. That you need to do something to add to that work. There's nothing, my brother and sister, that we can do to add to what Jesus did for us. Nothing. There is nothing. Don't even try. Don't even try. We're saved by grace and by faith alone. That is a very important lesson for us. And this is our snack for today. God bless you.